Hey, what's going on, guys? E back with another action figure review, and this is more of a playset review, not an action figure review. We have the Bandai Tamashii Nations SH Figuarts Dragon Ball Z Son Goku's dinner table set. I'm just gonna call it the dinner table set because that's a very big word to pronounce, and I'm gonna butcher the crap out of it. So the front of the box does not have a window; it's just all images. It's just a box. The side is nothing too special, and the back side shows the playset all displayed with the figure that it's supposed to be meant for, which is the Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku. So I do have my extra Saiyan Raised on Earth Goku right here, so I'm going to use him for this set. And those that are curious, this is how it looks packed inside the box, or I should say inside the clamshell. Alright, so here we go. I got my Goku out of package, and right now what we're looking at is a little backdrop that this playset comes with. It's two cardboard pieces, see, but it's a nice little backdrop that they added with this set that you can, pose or display behind your table. And speaking of the table comes in pieces. So here's the table top, here's the bottom base of the table, and then we get, I guess, the stand for the table. So you gotta assemble it. Alright, and there it is assembled. Pretty easy. Nothing, it's not rocket science. Nothing too crazy about that. Alright, so this playset comes with a new faceplate for Goku, which is this right here. And this makes sense because it's got his mouth full of food. So now you can have him eating at the table. So very nice. Another additional faceplate. And then we do get 3 additional hands. We got a left hand that looks like that. You can see it's got a little slit right there. I think that's to place maybe a plate in his hand. And then we have a right hand. So you can see it's posed to hold some chopsticks, and then there's a little peg hole there for the chopsticks. And then we get a left hand. It looks like a fist, but there's a peg at the top here, and that's for the fork that he comes with. So here's the chopstick. Pretty basic. And then we have the fork right here. So that's cool. And here's that fist holding the fork. And then here is that right hand holding the chopsticks there. And there's 2. They're just molded together. But there are 2 right there. And that just goes right through too. So there's just one big hole. You just slide it right in there. So looks good. And then here's an example of that other hand holding a plate. And speaking of plates, boy do we get plates here. Here's one stack of plates, and they're packed in just like this inside the box, inside the clamshell. The plates and the bowls. And for a split second, I thought they were just all molded together, but they are all separate pieces, separate plates. We get, let me see how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A stack of 6, another stack of 6, and another stack of 6 of just normal plates. Then we get a stack of 6 bowls, another stack of 6 bowls, and then of course a third stack. So there is a ton of plates. We all know Goku loves to eat, and it is part of the show where, when he's eating a lot and super fast like he always does, he goes through plates in a matter of seconds, and the plates just stack up and stack up and stack up. So now you can recreate that with a ton of plates that this playset comes with here. So that is a total of course, 36 total plates, including the bowls and the plates. 18 bowls and 18 plates. Then we get bottles. Just green translucent bottles. There is a total of 6 of these. So with a bunch of plates, a bunch of food, comes a bunch of liquid, a bunch of drinks. So looks like Goku downs 6 bottles of whatever this could be. Could be whatever you make it be in your imagination. So 6 of those. We get 3 little teacups, and then 3 little soup bowls. Seems like they're little tiny little side soup bowls here. So 3 of those. And that does it for the plates, except for this one here. It's a little bit special because it's got some details there, some designs. See the red ring around. And this one already came with some ramen inside. So you can see the ramen there. And that is very easy to remove, so you could put that in another bowl if you wish to have it there instead. But I like how they made that look kind of realistic there. So it fits very nicely. Then we get some fried rice. and that's without a plate because you got to put it on a plate, of course. So you could either put it in a bowl like this, looks like a big pile of fried rice, or on a plate. So you got a plate of fried rice there. So that goes on the table. And we get roasted pork. So pretty cool. Check that out. And this will, I assume, would be best put on a plate, not a bowl. So we'll put him right there. And up next for food, we get some fish. So if we can get it to focus, you can take a look at the fish. You can see it's got like a puddle of liquid around it, so that's gonna look good on a plate, of course. So that looks good. If you want to put it on a bowl, you can too. It just looks like it's overfilling. I'd probably put it on a plate instead. And last but not least for food, we get a total of 3 Chinese steamed buns. So these can fit wherever you want them. I guess a plate, put them all in there. Put them like that. Or grab one of these bowls, put them all in there too. That works. There you go. And now you can see the table has all the food on it. Actually, I'm missing the ramen. There's the ramen. And now we got 3 seats, 3 chairs for the table. So they are all completely black. And you have the option of putting a red cushion on top. So we get 3 cushions, one for each, of course, chair. Doesn't like snap in or do anything to secure it. It just kind of sits up top. So you put it on top there and it'll rest right there. So now what I'm going to do is swap out the faceplates and see how he looks. Alright, so there's a look at him with the hands attached and the faceplate attached. And it does look good. The hands definitely do look good. The face looks decent. It looks good, but not great. I think the prototype and the pictures that they showed in the promotions looked way better than this. Slightly better. I don't know what went wrong. Something went wrong somewhere. I don't know what they cut to, to get to the finished product, but something's a little off. I do like the way it looks on the package a little bit more. You see the face there, and then you see the face on the figure. It's just slightly different. I don't know what it is, but it's not a major thing. It still looks good on the figure for what it is, so it's not like a deal breaker. I think it's still worth getting. It's not like it's terrible. It's not like it looks ridiculous or anything. Maybe it's just my eyes. I don't know. I see it slightly different. I think the one on the actual package is a little bit better, but maybe it's just me, or maybe it's just the angle. But it does look good overall. I don't want that, to be an issue or to anyone to get it confused. But yeah, there it is. Alright, so there's a closer shot at a little setup here with him eating the food. Very quick. He's standing up. He's not sitting down. But I just kind of randomly set up the table. I wanted to make the bowls seem a little bit messy and like angled or tilted. Like he's going real fast and just, he's not very organized, of course. So the plates are kind of like all over the place. But overall, I like what you can do with this. You can, display it in different ways, different various ways. You can make it all clean. You can make it, whichever way you want. So right now he's eating the ramen. Yeah, it's cool. I did have some bottles like fall over too. Like maybe he drank those. He still has these to go. I don't know. Whatever you want to do with it is it's up to you. So I do like that. And there's just one more quick pose of him, slightly different. You can play around with this quite a bit. It's what I like. So I got him here. He's putting something in his mouth with his chopsticks, and he's getting more food with his fork. So Goku goes at a speed of light when he eats. So definitely a very cool display here. Hopefully not a lot of people skip this one. I think it's cool to have. It's very different. It opens the doors to a lot more things like play sets that we never gotten before. This is our very first play set for Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts. So hopefully this does open the door and this does succeed to the point where we do get some more things. I mean, possibilities are endless in my opinion. We can get vehicles, we can get sets, we can get tables, we can get whatever it may be, even if it's like a punching bag, something, cool. Maybe a hyperbolic time chamber, I don't know, something. But I think this is dope, and they did a good job with it. I like that there's faceplates that interact with figures that we already own in the collection, and they actually did reissue this exact figure alongside this release. So in case you did miss it, you have your chance of getting it now. These two go hand in hand together. You gotta have, you gotta have the figure to display with this set. But again, you can add in other characters. There's three seats here, so you could definitely have like a little family gathering, a family eating, whatever you may want. I'm curious to see the imaginations of everyone, explored through this set. I can see the set being used for other lines too. There's plenty of props here, like bottles, plates, and food that could be used for other displays and other, action figures or brands throughout, like ACBA or whatever. So very cool stuff here. I'm really impressed with it. I like it. I think it's well worth the purchase, and I recommend you guys go pick this up and support things like this for sure. That's going to wrap things up for this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment down below your thoughts. I want to hear what everyone thinks about this, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, take care and have a good one. Bye.